Hi everyone, so many of you on my best budget beauty buys, the makeup version, asked me if I would do a kind of skincare, hair care, that kind of thing version of that video as well. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. So I've got all the products here and I'm going to start with hair care. I haven't included shampoos and conditioners in this because, to be honest, I'm very fickle when it comes to that type of thing, and I haven't found any that I absolutely adore, so I'm not going to include those in the video. But the first product that I really love is going to be no surprise to you, and I'm sorry that so many of you in the US always write to me and tell me that you can't get hold of it, but it's the Boots Curl Cream and it's by Boots Essentials, and this is amazing. It just adds such a lovely amount of kind of definition and structure to your hair. It's what I've got in my hair today. If you can see, my curls are just really defined, and it's just a really lovely, really inexpensive. It's around £2.19 I think. Really inexpensive product, and it's just an absolute joy to use, and I've gone through tubs and tubs of these and I love it. Then the next product is by VO5, and this one is almost all gone. I don't know, I had a different one but I lost it, and this is the VO5 Miracle Concentrate Elixir with argan oil. You can see I've only got a tiny bit left, but this is kind of like a dupe for Moroccan oil, mythic oil, all that kind of thing, and it hasn't got the highest percentage of argan oil in it, but it does really work on your hair and kind of just leave it a little bit more manageable. It's very inexpensive, it's around £4 or £5, and it's just really easy to get hold of. You can buy it in larger supermarkets and it's really lovely. I do really want to try the L'Oreal oil, the Elvive one. I can't think what it's called, but this is a really nice one and I would recommend this if you're on a budget. Then the next one is a hair mousse, and it's not this one in particular, it's all the Pantene hair mousses. I am not a huge fan of the Pantene shampoos and conditioners. I feel like they leave quite a lot of residue on my scalp, but their hair mousses are really lovely. This one's just a nice kind of stiff mousse, but it doesn't make your hair crunchy, and I'm very picky when it comes to hair mousse. I like them to have quite a firm grip. I don't like a hair mousse that's too kind of runny and flimsy, but I also need them to provide enough of structure without being crunchy. So the Pantene ones are really lovely. This is the Pantene Style and Protect Caring Mousse. So this isn't even for curly hair, but the curly haired version of this is absolutely lovely as well. Then I'm going to move on to facial skincare products because I've got quite a few of these right here. And I'm going to start with cleansers, I think. So the first cleansers that I've got that I really like. This one's not going to come as a surprise to anyone. You know I love this. I talk about it all the time, and it's the Neutrogena Visibly Clear 2-in-1 Wash and Mask. This is absolutely amazing if you've got kind of oily, blemish prone skin. My skin's very oily. It isn't really that blemish prone, but it isn't the best that it could be. I do kind of get the odd breakout, and you can use it as a mask or as a wash. I use it as a wash and I think it works amazing with my Clarisonic. So I'd really recommend that if you want just a cheap and easy face wash to kind of combat oily skin, and it's not very harsh either. It's not overly drying on my skin anyway, so I really like that. Then if you've got drier skin, a great one is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Hot Cloth Cleanser. They claim this is for all skin types, and it doesn't break me out, but it is quite a rich cleanser. But if you like something that's similar to the Lizelle Cleanse and Polish but for a fraction of the price, this is the one for you. It's around £9, but if you get it when you've got those No. 7 vouchers, then you can pay £4 for it, and you get 200ml. It's a massive bottle, it'll last you ages, and it's a really lovely cleanser. Then the last cleanser that I've got here is by Soap & Glory, and this is the Peaches and Clean 4-in-1 Wash Off Deep Cleansing Milk, which is a complete mouthful. But this has got I was going to say hyaluronic acid. It's not hyaluronic acid. It's got kind of exfoliating ingredients in it, and it's just a really lovely cleanser, and it kind of has got that kind of peach mojito scent to it, and you can use it sort of as an exfoliating face mask, which is what I like to do. I like to layer it on my skin and just kind of let it sink in for a couple of minutes and then rinse it off. Don't leave it on for too long because it can be a little bit kind of aggravating. But again, this works well with the Clarisonic. I didn't love this when I first started it because I felt like it didn't do much, but then I realised you have to just leave it on for a little bit longer because it's got alpha hydroxy acids in it, and it's just a really lovely cleanser. Then I've got another kind of exfoliating type of product. This is the Botanics microdermabrasion Radiant Youth Polish that banishes dull skin. This is the new packaging of the Botanics range, by the way. They've kind of reformulated what their packaging is. But it's a really intense microdermabrasion kind of polish, and it's got very kind of sandy granules. I used it on my skin last night. I have been using it for a while. I use it about once or twice a week, depending on how my skin is, and it does leave your skin feeling incredibly smooth, and any of those kind of little bumps that you get on your skin are just completely gone. Your skin looks really glowing, really radiant, and really lovely, and I would definitely recommend this. It's around £6, so it's really affordable, and you can get hold of it in Boots. Then the next product is a toner, and I was actually sent this by a subscriber of mine because I really wanted it and I could not get hold of it anywhere. And it's the Nspa Revitalizing Vitamin Toning Mist, which looks like this. And oh, it's just made the camera go really dark. Never mind. Yeah, this is basically a kind of toner spritz. You can use it in the same way as you'd use the cordially one, but this has got witch hazel and things like that in it, and ginseng, vitamin E, that kind of thing. So it's quite brightening, but it's also got witch hazel in it, which I personally love for oily skin. I don't love the scent of this, but it's really inexpensive. I think it's around £3, and you can buy it in Asda. So that's a really great one, and it's a great dupe for a more expensive product. I do love the Lizelle spray toner, but that's not really a budget buy, so this is a nice alternative for that type of thing. Then a makeup remover that I really love. This is the Garnier Simply Essential Soothing 2-in-1 Makeup Remover. And it's one of those kind of duo makeup removers that you shake up and the solutions mix. And what I love about this is it's not particularly oily, but it gets your makeup off really well. I kind of saturate a cotton pad with quite a bit of this and then just take all my makeup off. It removes eye makeup beautifully, and as much as I love the Bioderma Praline, whatever it's called, I hate having to buy things online. I'm not an online shopper. I don't like it. It makes me nervous, and I don't like having to buy things on eBay and that kind of thing. So that's why I'm not kind of overly keen on the Bioderma one. This isn't anything like the Bioderma one. If anything, this is probably more similar to the Lancome by whatever it's called, but really lovely, £2 something, and you can't go wrong with it. It's just a really easy to use makeup remover. Then a spot treatment that I really love that you can get from the drugstore. This is the Clean and Clear Advantage Fast Clearing Spot Treatment, and it looks like this. This lasts ages, this little tube, and it's really inexpensive, and it really does work on blemishes. It's the type of thing where if I feel a blemish coming, I'll put some of this on it, and 9 times out of 10 the blemish then kind of goes back to where it came from and doesn't come out. So that's a really great product. And then another one is by Botanics. This is the old packaging, and it's their Organic Face Super Balm. And it's just kind of like a multi-use product, something similar to Nspa's an 8-hour cream, but just without that horrible scent. And this is what it looks like. It's just kind of like a cream, waxy formula. But this is great for cuticles, if you've got kind of burns anywhere on your lips. It's lovely. It's just a really great kind of multi-use thing, and it's a nice little size. You can keep it in your handbag in case you need it if you get somewhere that's really dry and it's really bugging you. Really great little one. Then I've just got a couple of products that are kind of body care products, I suppose. The first two are tan related, and you can't mention budget buys without talking about Summerit's. One of the best fake tans in my opinion. It's around £2. It's not the longest lasting, and it's a little bit drying, but for £2 you can't go wrong with this. I have done a full overview of the Summerit's products and a guide to get the perfect fake tan, so I'll link both of those in the description box for you to go and have a look at. But I love this, and you can get it in Tesco's, you can buy it in Savers. It's kind of a little bit more available than it had been recently, so I love this. And then the next one that I really like is the Dove Summer Glow Nourishing Lotion. This is the dark to medium one, and this is a gradual tanner. It's really lovely. It's got a really kind of peachy summery scent. I do love the Garnier one as well, and I did a review video of the two of them, I think, so I'll try and link that in the description box. But both of these are just really lovely. Imagine I've got the Garnier one here. Really lovely, and this one does give quite a nice colour after you've used it a couple of times, which I really like, because sometimes I feel like fake tanning can be such a chore that I don't always want to have to do, so love that. Then a kind of body toning product, I suppose, is the Garnier Body Tonic, and it's the firming version. And this has got a really kind of lovely, zesty, lemony fragrance, really easy to use, and it's one of those that just kind of slightly firms up your skin. I don't know if it's psychological or if it really does, but it does kind of help you feel a little bit tighter. Then I also love the Good Things Soothing Body Lotion, which is really lovely because it hasn't got any sulfates in it or mineral oil or that kind of thing, and it smells lovely. It's got a really kind of fruity fragrance. So that's the type of thing that I think a lot of people would really like, especially if you're younger and you want a kind of nice natural body moisturiser. This one's really lovely. And then my last two are the Dove Supreme Body Silk Beauty Body Cream, which comes in this tub. I love this. I know it's kind of like a weird, boring product, but I just love the feeling of it on my skin, and I love the scent of it, and I just love everything that it does to my skin. It just makes me feel really kind of relaxed. So that's a really great one, and it's really inexpensive. It's around £3-4. And then another one that I love, and this isn't just this particular one, it's the entire Vaseline range. This is the Vaseline Essentials Moisture Aloe Fresh, and this is absolutely lovely. Really moisturising, but no stickiness to it, no kind of residue. It sinks into your skin right away. It leaves your skin feeling really fresh and kind of moisturised, but kind of clean at the same time. It doesn't have a particularly strong scent, and I just love it. So those are my top picks for kind of facial, skincare, hair care and body care on a budget. I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any recommendations or anything like that that you want to share with us, then definitely pop them in the comments below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.